Now that the premiums on Silver Eagles are starting to come down, are you curious like I am what coin shops are still paying for them? Well, we're going to find out today by calling some local coin shops and see what they pay for our monster box plus more of Silver Eagles. Let's get on the phone. Yeah, can you tell me what you're paying for 1 ounce Silver Eagles today?
How many do you have?
I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to sell yet. I'm just kind of seeing what the market's like, but I have a full.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you just came in with.
I have about a monster box. Well, I have a full sealed monster box, but I don't want to sell that. But I have another one that's almost full.
Okay. Probably $26 each right now.
All right, so that's
Premiums come down a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to check. So that's like $2 over.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the number if you sold a lot of them. Let me. Do you know what year they are?
Just random days that I've been picking up, but they're all BU. I don't buy the scratched or dinged up ones.
Sure. Hey, if you have original tubes that are fresh, we would pay $2.50 over.
Okay.
And if you had a box that was sealed, we'd pay $4 a coin over.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. Like I said, I don't know if I'm ready to sell. I just kind of want to see what's going on.
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that coin shop, he offered me initially 26. I told him I had near a monster box that was, almost done, and then I had a full sealed monster box. So I got two numbers, which was great. Now, the first one, he said 250 over spot if they're like fresh BU rolls, and he said 4 over spot if they were a full sealed monster box. So they will pay more if the monster box is fully sealed, which is kind of interesting to hear. So definitely, still companies paying over spot, but that was just one coin shop. We have a lot more to call. Let's call some more shops and see what they're paying for 1 ounce Silver Eagles. Hi, could you tell me what you're buying Silver Eagles for? I don't know that I'm ready to sell, but I've noticed premiums coming down, so I'm just checking the market.
How many Eagles would you have if you were selling them?
I mean, I have a almost complete monster box that I've been putting together, but they're all BU, just random dates. And then I have a full sealed one that I just bought outright a few years ago.
Okay, the sealed monster box would be a little bit more, but they're going to be somewhere around $4 over spot.
Okay, so 28 rough. Well, I mean, obviously, if I were to bring them in right now, which again, I'm not doing, but okay, but that gives me an idea. Can you tell me one more thing? How much more for the sealed box? Roughly.
Usually they're about a quarter more per eagle.
Okay, so not much more, but something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Sure thing.
Bye. Okay, so coin shop number 2 offered us 4 over spot for, fresh BU Eagles. The second, the sealed monster box, he said usually about a quarter more, which comes in line with what the first coin shop offered us with the sealed monster box. They said 4 over. And then they said only $2.50 over for the fresh BU rolls, whereas this shop actually offered us $4 over spot just for the fresh BU rolls, whether or not it was in a sealed box. So they did offer us more for that sealed box. There's 500 Eagles, that's 500 quarters, which would be $125. So basically the sealed monster box, you'd get $125 more than if you had cut the straps off with shop number 2. Now, the reason that I do these calls and why I think they're so important, and I'll say this before we get into the third shop, is that sometimes we have to sell. A lot of us don't buy our silver with the intent of turning around and selling it, and we certainly don't want to be forced to do so when it's not a good time to do so, but sometimes we must. You never know what life is going to bring, whether it's a medical emergency or you just need something that you didn't expect, a repair or whatever. Sometimes you may just have to sell silver to be able to meet that bill or that need. And unfortunately, that's the truth. So what I'd like to do in these videos is show you not only how important it is to shop around, but different sources that you can sell. So for example, you don't necessarily have to sell to a coin shop. You can sell it online. For example, Bullion, which is our sponsor, by the way, right now is buying Silver Eagles between $3.80 and $4 over spot. And it's easy to sell. All you have to do is box them up and ship them to them, and then they'll cut you a check. So, you could just do that. Or you could sell them yourself on eBay. The problem with selling them on eBay is if you need to sell them quickly and in a pinch, it takes a lot of time to sell on eBay. And even though, as you can see, eBay sales right now for Silver Eagles, you're looking at $12 over spot still, that does not include all the fees that you would have to pay to eBay to sell them. So by the time you pay all of eBay's fees, you're probably down to 6 over spot at the most anyway. Plus it took a lot more time and a little bit more risk as well. Whereas if you just shipped it off to like Bullion, or if you went into a local coin shop to sell it, you could just, get the check and be out. In fact, honestly, if you really need it in a pinch like that same day, you might have to go to a coin shop. So it's important to at least take 30 minutes of your time and call around. So now that I have that said, let's get coin shop number 3 on the phone and see what they buy our Silver Eagles for. Yeah, can you tell me what you're selling? Or I'm sorry, what you're buying 1 ounce Silver Eagles for? I'm not looking to sell yet, but I'm just kind of, I see the premiums are coming down, so I'm just getting an idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, depending on the dates and all that stuff, and of course they have to be fully original.
Okay.
You know, we start at spot and go from there based on the volume of the transaction.
Okay. So just to give you an idea, I have a sealed monster box, and then I have another one that's all BU, but it's not complete. It's like 480 ounces, random dates, but I only buy like fresh BU ones and put them in the tubes and keep them there.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. That ought to get you top money.
Gotcha. So,
yeah.
Okay, so just...
I mean, I can't tell you what it's going to be at the time that you're ready to sell.
No, I totally get that. I was just kind of seeing where the market was now, because I see it coming down, and if it keeps going down, I'm wondering if maybe I just move. That's why I was just calling around.
Yeah, well, you know, when the premiums went up so high, that was kind of a, I don't know, just kind of a false market. Everybody knew it was going to change, and nobody did anything. Nobody bought, nobody sold, and sure enough, that all that big premium died on the vine.
Yeah, it figures. I kind of saw that coming. I guess I should have sold when it was up, but you know, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, no problem. Bye-bye. Okay, so that shop didn't want to actually give me any numbers. He just said we'll start at spot and go up from there. I even told him that they were fresh BU. One of them was sealed. He wasn't interested in giving me the numbers since I said I wasn't ready to sell. But he did tell me that, you know, that Silver Eagle Premium was a false market, which I talked about all the time. I made videos multiple times in 2022 talking about how the premiums on Silver Eagles were way too high. And now that they are starting to come down, we are going to start to see buyers return. If you guys remember, I did the interview with Mike from Mid-America Coins just last week, and he talked about how now that the premiums on Silver Eagles are coming down, the buyers are returning. So that is 3 shops that we have called so far. We have more shops to call. Let's get our 4th shop on the phone and see what they would offer us for our 1 ounce Silver Eagles. Hi, could you tell me what you're buying 1 ounce Silver Eagles for? I'm not ready to sell. I'm just kind of seeing where the market is because the premiums are coming down, I've noticed.
I think he's around $3 over spot, something like that, and that's in mint condition.
Okay. Now, I also have a sealed monster box. Is that something you guys would buy?
No.
Oh, you don't buy sealed monster boxes? Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Maybe. All right. Well, that coin shop was kind of short with me. I asked if I said I had a sealed monster box and asked if that was something they would buy, and she said, no. So, you know, they said around $3 over spot, which is a little bit lower than what I was expecting to hear from, given what I heard from the other 2 shops. But again, we don't know what the 3rd coin shop was offering us either. But I guess that shop, I mean, I don't know if they have like too many, if they're not interested in buying that many, whatever it may be. You never know what the situation for each individual coin shop is. Some shops may have the capital to buy a full monster box at once, and some may not. So, all right, well, that is 4 coin shops. Let's get one more on the phone and see what they want to buy our 1 ounce Silver Eagles for. Hi, can you tell me what you're paying for Silver Eagles right now? I have an almost full monster box and then another one sealed. And I'm just so you know, I'm not looking to sell yet. I see premiums are coming down, and I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah, premiums are yeah, they are coming down. You have a sealed box of monster box of Silver Eagle?
I have a sealed monster box and one that I've been slowly filling up over time that's almost there. And I only buy the BU ones. I won't buy like scratched or dinged or...
Yeah, well, right now, well, it's so you just got an accumulation of rolls in.
Right.
Okay. We're paying spot plus like $1.50 on solid rolls.
Okay. And then what about the sealed? Do you pay more for that?
Well, if you have a sealed box, we pay plus $2.
Plus 2. Okay. Well, I have a sealed plus I have the other box that I've been working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you're interested, just either bring it in or call and we can help you, okay?
All right, sounds good. And I'm not doing it yet. I just, like I said, I just see the premiums.
No, I understand. Yeah, the premiums have come down a little bit, so.
Is that going to keep coming down, or?
Well, there's a lot of stuff available right now at this level, yes.
Gotcha. So. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I kind of pressed him for a little bit more information there at the end, and he said, yeah, there's a lot of stuff available at this level right now, so he expects the premiums to continue to come down. Now, they offered me the lowest of any of the coin shops that actually made me an offer at $1.50 over spot for the BU rolls and $2 over spot for our sealed monster box. So they may be sitting on a lot more inventory, like I said, with, the shop we called before them, that wasn't even interested in the sealed monster box. We don't know what each individual shop situation is, so we're not trying to press them and make them do something that they can't do. And that about does it. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned a little bit in today's video. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe. I know we're over 100,000, but we want to continue to grow. Who knows what the next goal is? Maybe 250. We'll see. I'm also going to put this video up here. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a few months old, but I called a bunch of coin shops and tried to sell them $10,000 worth of gold. Go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. It was a lot of fun and was pretty eye-opening. And we will see you in the next video.